You ready?
Alright, are we gonna learn about a lie today? Feel that was a joke, but like I feel we have to learn about something. We have to learn about some kind of deception to find out what the truth is.
We'll find out in episode 4, The Truth.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
Oh, someone's coming in.
Good evening, Alan. Are you feeling better now? Feeling calm?
You've just been staring over there for
I see
a
you
while,
brought
so...
your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm.
Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you. The instinct is to resist.
Can't quite
but
keep
think
up with
about
you
it.
without running.
Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane
Try to jog.
supernatural?
Like, bodyguards.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Alan, get away from him.
He's a freak.
Oh, I just noticed leather patches on the elbows. That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all, taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
The one's just south.
Yeah. Here, I'll mark them on your map.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
There's us. Just across to Emerson, which is the crazy guy. And then Lane and DeSoul, I don't know who those are. Let's check out Emerson's room if we can.
I'm assuming they don't have room for any more guests here.
Oh, they've got an Xbox 360 in Night Springs.
Such a pathetic TV to play on.
Yeah.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down.
Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up.
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the
I don't know about that.
Yeah, why would you assume that?
She's just
Actually,
doing her
actually-
job.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's
Now,
name
Mrs.
on one of
Wake,
them. For
can
a
you
moment,
tell me about
I
Alan's
couldn't breathe right.
problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording.
Rudolph Lane's case is interesting. He was completely blocked, and frankly, I was about to discard him as useless. However, once Wake arrived and started writing, something changed in Rudolph. He's producing extraordinary work, increasingly dark pieces. Unfortunately, he doesn't respond to direction at all, and it's my belief that he's not so much a creator as an illustrator, perhaps, a recorder of sorts. I hadn't considered the existence of such a role before, let alone its implications, but the paintings he has produced are informative. At least he's easily controlled and useful. I wish I could say the same about Wake. It's frustrating that the best subjects are always so damn difficult to deal with.
I'm buying that. I was tailing Wheeler, and this is the only place he could have gone. That means Wake is probably there too.
Agent Nightingale, this is private property, and I will not allow you to disturb my patients.
Yeah? I can get a warrant. How would your fragile little patients like that?
Oh, I'm thoroughly intimidated by your mighty authority now, Agent.
Listen, you smug snob. How would you like it if I busted through this gate and knocked you around a little?
Agent Nightingale, first of all, I'm recording this conversation, so you might want to watch what you say. Secondly, you're not dealing with a hick now. I know the law, and if you can get a judge to grant a warrant, I'll be glad to cooperate. But you won't get one. Be advised that any further communications with me are to be made through my lawyer.
I don't believe this.
Good day, Agent.
Yeah.
What kind of summation is that?
Whose side was he on there?
I never actually got this manuscript page, so let's...
Hartman
what's it
wasn't
about?
happy. Mott could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard
Hartman's
to
the
bear.
doctor, Mott's
He hadn't
the
expected Wake to say
guy in
he
the army
needed more
clothes that
time,
kidnapped.
and he blurted out 2 days, less than Wake had asked for, to show him who was in charge. But that wasn't part of Hartman's plan.
I mean,
Actually, that's
now that you say it like that, he could be.
That's Hartman and Mott right there.
The photo on the wall caught my attention.
I don't know why they'd have this picture.
It looks so evil.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? Or I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds! Seriously, do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? I am
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses. Speaking of asses, that vet gave me a real hard time, but I had no clue where you were. That guy's crazy, Al. But he let me go, and then I get a call from Hartman, that son of a bitch, who tells me you're here, and I should come pick you up, but when I got here, 2 goons clobbered me and stuck me in there.
What's with the cutout? These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
What's the point of like doing that though?
Yeah. Smiles about it.
You have 6 shots. Why? Will.
Ooh, what's our Night Springs?
This is not the time for TV. It's like just a...
It's just a car ad.
Car commercial. Is it actually?
It looks like it.
Built strong to last.
Yeah. I think it's Japanese. Mustang Drift. Konnichiwa. Actually, what's that?
Rising.
Thousands of applications.
Just 300.
Check out the latest games. Discover new music.
Only I can finish this maze. It's the gorilla!
I don't even remember him speaking.
Yeah, he just pretty much told us to go upstairs and that's it. Ah.
Hopefully it's a free-for-all, not just 2 against 1. Whoa.
What's that?
I said hopefully it's not a free-for-all. Hopefully it's a free-for-all, not just 2 against 1.
Well, he's controlled by the darkness, so and I think the birds are too. He's not really that bad because he doesn't move fast.
Of course. Just a little push with his.
Now we'll just murder him. Oh. Tougher than I thought.
And maybe he did hire the right guy.
Yeah. Looking for a man who can take at least 6 bullets. Let's keep going. Proceed through the garden. What? Oh.
You try to get in front of him.
Yeah. Just desperately trying to block him off. No, John, he's got a flashlight. He'll kill us. No, he won't. Ah!
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Oh!
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so,
surprised it didn't take him like 2 minutes to get open the gate.
Yeah.
The wake gate.
He didn't even tell me that he did open the gate. Like, I had no idea. I'm just out here fighting. He's like starting up the car.
I'll turn the heater on.
Tell me we're headed for the nearest "You're now leaving Bright Falls. Come back soon" sign.
We're going to the Anderson farm.
I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it.